I'm Father Robert Ballister, host of This Week in Enterprise Tech on the TWiT TV network here in Orlando, Florida for No Jitter at Enterprise Connect 2015. I'm sitting next to Mr. Bryan Davis from Source, who's going to explain why he and his company are at Enterprise Connect. Bryan, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you for having us, Robert.
Now,
appreciate
what are you looking for at Enterprise Connect?
Well, the primary objective that we had in coming to Enterprise Connect was really a twofold approach. Well, really three. One, we wanted to come out and make our presence known in the market. We've been a little bit quiet, so we wanted to create some new noise with the Source brand and what we're doing. The second thing we wanted to do was engage in some of our existing vendors and just re-solidify some of those relationships, and also see what's going on with some partners that we don't currently have in the marketplace and see what's new and upcoming, and if there's any interest that could help us serve our customers a little bit better with the additional showings that are here. And the last thing that we wanted to do was engage with some new potential clients that we would have the ability to support. A lot of people who understand Source, since we've been around for 44 years, understand us in the old legacy manner where we were a legacy parts and refurbishment company, and we still do those applications and things today, but we're so much more. We're a very large integrator, we're an Avaya Platinum dealer as well, so we're more than just the parts side of the fence that people know us for, so we wanted to kind of get out and reintroduce ourselves to the marketplace.
Well, let's do that right now. Let's rise above the noise and tell this audience, what is Source? If you wanted them to come away from the conference saying, I don't think of Source in that legacy description anymore, but this is the new Source, what would you do to describe it?
Simply put, Source is that in the word, right? We want to be your single source for everything. And all things unified communications and all things telecommunications, be it from project management, be it from parts, be it from desk on your phones, be it from applications, be it from inventory logistics and asset management. Source wants to be that single throat to choke, that one true business partner that understands your business and can help support you with technology to enable your business roadmaps.
Okay, now that's ambitious, because there's a lot of companies that are trying to be that one-stop shop that provides product and service and pretty much everything that goes in between. Absolutely. So what is it that you think makes Source unique? What's the special thing that you bring to the show?
The secret sauce from a Source perspective that makes us unique is, one, we've been in business for 44 years operating as the same entity. Never filed bankruptcy, never sold. So just that breadth of experience in the business world where we've been having success gives us a unique advantage that few companies can state. And then when you combine our experience of our staff, we've got a combined of over 1,156 years experience. Our average tenure of each employee within Source, the average tenure is 10.2 years of employment. So when you take a look at that from an industry expertise perspective, as well as understanding the intricacies of the company that's trying to serve you, you can't get any better experience, which means in terms of translating to the customer's value, we get things done fast, effectively, and the best way. And also we have that industry experience, so we can tell you from a legacy platform perspective, as well as future-proofing where you want to go, how do we marry that together so that way you get the best value that you're looking for while you operate on your business and allow us to work on your behalf.
Now with all that experience, you must see pretty much everything in the transition from the traditional systems to the next generation systems. So what kind of advice could you offer to future clientele? What are the major mistakes that they make when they look at these deployments?
You know, one of the most common challenges that most customers that I'm seeing make is there's not an adequate roadmap in terms of how they want to deploy and displace a legacy system. You've got to prepare for the worst. And a lot of times, you know, that old saying, prepare for the worst and hope for the best, we're seeing a lot of the plans and best case scenario environments, and you don't see where we're running dual environments and dual platforms simultaneously to support the migration. So one of the things that I like to do is draw plans for worst case scenarios, and we need to implement a lot of that throughout the deployment, not just have it on the sideline as a just in case, because more times than not, it's going to happen. So we need to go ahead and prepare for that. At the end of the day, one of the inhibitors from doing that is always budget, right? And what our clients always find on the back end is that the crisis costs far more than the remediation. So I'd rather proactively remediate for those issues up front. I think those are some of the biggest platform transition challenges that we see out there in the market.
So that sounds like the source of all wisdom for UC. Now, of course, they're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to talk to your people. They're going to want to get the benefit of those years of experience. And if they are at Enterprise Connect, where do they go?
They should come right on in to booth number 1713. Once they come in the doors, immediately go to the right. They ought to see that Source booth right there with our team waiting to greet them.
And if they can't make it to the show, where can they find out more information?
Hit our website at www.source.com. Again, that's www.source.com, and we'll have a team reach out to them immediately.
Bryan Davis from Source, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Robert. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. And you stay tabbed because we've still got more. That's right. Enterprise Connect 2015 is still going on.